KFI AM 640. You're listening to the John Kobylt podcast on the iHeartRadio app. There's one young man, and his name is Dick Lucas, and he's had it. And some months ago, he announced that he's running for the California Assembly, the 51st District. And we're going to talk to Dick Lucas now, running as an independent 51st District in that Santa Monica region. Dick, how are you?
John, thank you so much for having me on. It's a pleasure. I grew up listening to your show with my dad. In fact, I just called him to confirm that it was you that we would listen to. You know, KFI, more stimulating talk radio, has been in my brain for years. We also would listen to Handle on the Law, so this is it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me on. It's great to talk to you.
It's great to talk to you from my end as well, because I've been following your campaign for a few months now, and you're saying all the things that, you know, I'd want to say if I was running for office. You're seeing all the same things that everybody else is seeing. And talk about what motivated you to get into the race and how you're conducting your campaign. I mean, that video was something else. But start with the original motivation.
Well, the motivation for getting in the race was two reasons. I used to write voter guides. I would post them on my blog. I had a podcast no one listened to. My friends would do voter guides, but not many people would. And what I realized writing these voter guides, I would go through every piece of the ballot in California. The thing is 50 pages long. I would research everything, spend about 80 hours on it. And my hypothesis was, okay, there's good people running. They're just not winning. So if I can use my limited audience and try to help the people, the good people running win, then maybe we can help California. Maybe we can help the way this place is governed. What I found was a lot of these races are, they're uncontested. There's not even debates. There's no options. So I said, okay, well, the voter guides aren't going to do it, so I need to hop into the ring. And the second thing I would say that radicalized me is the fires happened, and I know you've talked about this on your show. You were talking earlier about the insurance companies, how they're swindling people. The fires happened, especially in the Palisades, and you couldn't even have a conversation with people around what the government could have done better. You couldn't even, it was immediately like, oh, let's not politicize it. And I thought to myself, let's not politicize it. This was a government failure. And I just said, okay, I have to run. I'm done talking in the group chats. I'm done talking to my friends. I just need to run and channel my energy that way.
Let's not politicize it. After all we know about so many levels of extreme government failure, you couldn't have a government fail worse than this. And there's people who don't want to talk about it in those terms. Wow.
100%.